Okay, so do you perhaps have any idea which office or something that data
Yeah,
set is supposed to be in?
I relay all that information that I got, the name of the person who you're supposed to contact,
Mm-hmm.
and the office stuff is.
Uh, is there perhaps something of the person? Do you perhaps have something like a picture of him? Because if so, maybe
Uh,
somebody could quickly
can I can I get
disguise
that
and
through
get in.
perception? Could I get something like that through perception?
Oh wait, we have
Would I
physical
have?
mask. Of course, we can disguise ourselves as that person.
Yeah, right. But I can't put marks on anything, so I'm wondering if there's files I could be able to access to get that information without marks.
Hmm.
uh, that's
I'm just thinking, if you're just accessing the file but not editing it, you don't really need marks
I
on
don't
it, I
think so.
think.
No.
unless it's unless it's encrypted
Yeah,
and.
then you obviously need marks to remove the encryption
Hmm.
and see the
But if
file.
we're in a host, I mean, if we're already in a secure host, they probably wouldn't encrypt like employee records because they rely on the host.
Okay, tell you what, why don't you make a data search?
Okay. Uh,
Ooh.
Okay, so you find the employee records or like the staff records,
yep.
but those are encrypted. However,
Okay.
you managed to find on basically the internal bulletin board some posts like you know in those memos that get sent around about so and so did this and this. There's a memo about like the softball team like winning some kind of competition, like the this Coast Guard bases softball team, and there's a picture of the people on the team, and this guy is on the team, and the people in the picture are labeled.
Is there a date
Okay.
on the picture?
It's a pretty recent post, like
All
Oh,
right.
2 or 3 months
excellent,
ago.
excellent,
Okay.
excellent. All right.
So I'll
What meta
just
type is he?
relay all this over him. So
Um, let's see. What meta types are there? Dwarf, troll, orc, human, elf. That's 5. Let's roll a d6. On 1 or 2, it's a human.
Mhm.
On 3, it's an elf. On 4, it's an orc. On 5, it's a dwarf. On 6, it's a troll.
All right.
It's a draw.
Dwarf?
All right. Okay, so we can't impersonate him properly. I don't think physical mask can extend that far.
No, not really.
All
you
right.
can disguise as him on top of another door.
Those
That's not suspicious.
That's offensive.
that is that is offensive, and but those people probably share offices because if you're having your own office in a government thingy, maybe
Yeah.
maybe we can just find somebody who works near him and impersonate that person if he's more easily impersonated stature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I send them that whole image,
Okay.
the whole bulletin.
Yeah. Can you just check if anyone else of that of that picture is on is in
Yeah.
that office?
Is there any way I can see who's working on that case? Who else might have access to that information with just a search?
Well, you can basically get an office plan who sits in which office.
Okay. Do we have who shares the office with him?
There are 2 more people in the office, in the same office.
All right.
Okay.
Any of them a bit taller?
And yeah, do we?
Let's see. Dorman, give me a natural.
Ah, fine.
See if you get lucky.
If this is just a dwarf only office, one success. It's the one office that actually has the little chairs.
Well, it would be weird having a dwarf-only office when nothing is dwarf accessible.
That's true. But then again, the dwarf doesn't have to work the reception.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't know about the second guy in the office, but the third guy is also on the team, and he's a regular human.
Sweet. So either me or Citizen could do this. The physical mask can cover the ears anyway.
Actually, I'm sorry, it's not a guy, it's a woman.
Physical mask takes care of everything. That's not how it works.
I mean,
It
I
does,
could,
but
I could jack out, and you could probably maybe do it to me.
It also work.
This spell can alter the subject's voice, scent, and other physical characteristics.
Mhm.
I mean, I suppose gender would be included.
Would be possible, yeah.
yeah.
Be careful how you phrase that. Sex would be included.
Not you too. Don't you identify as a drone?
uh,
I'm a robosexual.
uh,
Oh well, we're getting weird. Okay, so it looks like somebody will have to social their way in there.
my etiquette is terrible, so I probably wouldn't be the best bet.
I guess either Citizen or Doorman is going to have to do it.
I have 12 etiquette dice. My worry is that we're not actually trying to steal the data, are we? We're trying to edit it
Yeah,
and put
but
it back.
we just need access. Oh, that's what probably Doorman's better suited for it, since he can access it and change it and then leave again.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way we can go in together and I can do the distraction-y bit while you have time to do that.
Well, you can be just a random other person on the team if we can keep up 2 physical masks.
You could be a contracted expert.
Oh yeah, that would be a nice spiel. Okay, I think that sounds like a plan.
Okay. Like from another corporation?
No, yeah, or from another branch or something like that. Or
Okay.
Or you could just be a quote unquote maritime expert or a shipping expert
yeah,
that they're calling in for your expertise.
yeah, something like that. Or maybe you're like a guy from Maersk or something.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
would work.
Yeah, I can.
Make him look Nordic.
If I kind of like, I can try and we can do it during a lunch break or something. I can try and entertain everyone with office jokes while you just do the thing.
Well, it is currently in the middle of the night.
It's yes, but the important thing is, of course, that the person who I want to impersonate isn't there.
That is very important.
I mean, it's kind of awkward to see yourself, not in the mirror. So
You can just carry around a frame and be a mirror.
yes, that's gonna work. Alright, can Code Dancer also figure that out from the files?
Not from the files, but you have a name for this guy.
Yeah.
Girl.
Well, do I see? Do I
And guy,
happen to
but-
see anything like a punch clock file?
Yeah, schedule.
Shift schedule. You do, but that is only for the guys on the ships, not for the office people.
Well, we can just, of course.
They
there's al-
basically, I mean, they have constant schedules, so they aren't really documented.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can do the old-fashioned way. Watch, observe, see when person enters or leaves.
Or you could try and see if you could find some information on the broader matrix about this guy.
Fine, I'll do it.
I see if they
Facebook.
see if they checked it on Facebook.
Yes, fine. I'll check their me feed. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Matrix data search specialization. Hot sim 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. You can. There are a few people with the same name,
Mhm.
so you
Good thing I
have
have
to.
a picture.
Right, and yeah, it's easy enough because like there's all this military and Coast Guard stuff in his feed. And there's a post from 3 days ago about, yay, I'm going on a week-long vacation with my family.
Alright, okay. I guess we can do the spiel then that the person is very grumpy that they had to come in for the stupid expert, which would definitely explain why their behavior is somewhat off from what they usually do, because we can't really. Well, I can only get so far from a me feed.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wife is all pissed off at this, and
Yes.
God, I just want to get the job done.
Okay, Shad, can I study their me feed a bit to try and gauge their general characteristics so I can I'm not too suspicious?
Sure, just one question. Do you want to do that right now?
No, I
While
wanted
Codedancer
I
is
wanted
still
no,
sitting on the roof?
this is completely
I mean-
true. You are right. Okay, I was just a bit ahead of myself. Okay,
So,
are there any other
should I
things
be
we would
getting
need
out of
of
here?
the insights? I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else we could possibly need. Oh, no, that would probably not be. That would be on the file we're looking for. I was about to ask if you could find the name of some contractor who could be expected to walk in, but that's not very obvious.
Yeah, that would probably be encrypted somewhere if they even have a record of it.
Indeed, that's true. Okay, yeah, I think unless somebody else can come up with it, we're clear for now.
So then I guess I'm jacking out, taking out my data tab,
Mhm.
uh, getting back down.
All right, can you give me another sneaking roll to sneak out of the area again?
Right. That was 12. Lost the window. There we go. Let's roll 26.
Oh, nice.
I don't keep all of them. I only keep 4.
You're the knight.
That's a physical limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I only keep 4.
All right, seems fine.
You are the knight.
Although you do hear in the distance a dog barking. Doesn't seem because of you, but
Right.
you hear it.
I forgot about the dog.
Yeah, there's dogs. All right.
Alright, I think it's probably time for everyone to take a nap now.
So we're going to do this tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is definitely no time for random contractor to appear.
Right.
Maybe somewhere around lunch when everybody's busy having their nom noms anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, people don't want to pay attention to anything but their food when they're on break.
Indeed, you have your 30 minutes break. You're not going to do anything
Oh.
on your break.
30 minutes. What is this? Back in the 2010s?
I just it's the government. They always get more. You know that.
You're right.
Unfortunately, none of you have common sense.
Aw, Shad, don't say that like that. You make it sound like we're stupid.
No, you're not stupid, just...
I'm paranoid. If there's something that Codedancer would assume confidence in checking because she's a little paranoid. Maybe.
Well, no, it's not something that you forgot to check. It's
Okay.
something that
We're overlooking.
you're a bit overlooking in your plan.
Okay, so
Okay, wait,
let me walk through this. If we go in at lunchtime, how are we going to get past the security door? Is my first.
Yeah, we need a pass key or something to get in because probably these people badge in or something like that.
Also,
Well, it is a keypad security door.
Bummer.
Can I see records of how often they? Oh, I already sneaked out. Never mind.
Oh, then okay. So another good time to do this then would be when general shift changes, because there are a lot of people going in and out then, and you can slip in with them.
Yeah.
So that could work, and then people are still generally getting ready for the day and grabbing their coffees and stuff, so you still have a bit of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are still overlooking the thing I was trying to get at. If you think back about what the Johnson exactly wanted to happen.
He didn't want.
The Johnson wanted investigation steered in the right direction,
Mm-hmm.
which meant that the evidence that the container was to be tampered with was to be changed to something more fitting the truth, which is that it isn't tampered with.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to edit that on the data.
Right.
So we need to get to the
But-
data. Yes. Okay.
He also wants discreet, but I think we're trying to do it discreet.
Yeah, he wanted it discreetly. I know that. But I think our plan so far involves discretion, a lot of it.
Okay.
Uh,
And what happens once the guy you are impersonating comes back from vacation?
that's right.
Oh, that's an
That
issue.
is that is a problem. We still
This
need to
makes-
get in there.
This makes me think that the best option is just to break in and just try and do it without anybody seeing at all.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that
we still have.
I think the very best option would be if, I mean, you could do a break-in, but you do it generally. You don't, let's say in the process you break the data chip, because then they will have to get the data again, and we can tamper with it on the documents of the docs.
Yeah.
So we can,
Alright.
if we could, I mean, this thing has a pretty strong host. I don't think the docs will have government military level hosts.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
but you remember from the last time that they stored their data offline.
Offline, and we didn't bring Topshop this time, which would also solve the first problem in the first place. Many things are solved by that. Okay.
Here's an oddball maybe consider for plan B.
Yeah.
Perhaps blackmailing the guy?
Blackmails to. Yeah, we could, if we could convince the dwarf perhaps to. Oh, that would be an idea. If we could convince the dwarf that one of us is an expert of Marsk who would be able to assist with it, he would probably allow us access to it so we can look over it. Because there were things that Marsk was sending people to try and help, because they also want this investigation done properly.
Yeah. That might be a thing.
Okay, so we could.
So is he receiving work calls on vacation?
Sorry?
Is he receiving work calls on vacation?
No, but that's the woman we would be impersonating, somebody else from the office. But I think the dwarf was still supposed to be in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going
Okay.
to do a data search for him, so I might be able to gain something about his personality. To if anything, advantages. 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay. He is a baseball fan, and he is a maritime engineering expert. And it looks like he also kind of has been working on this investigation on the more technical side, whereas the woman you were originally planning to impersonate was more on the logistics side, which is why she's taking care of the shipping manifests and
Yeah.
data from the port.
Alright, so if we would manage to convince this person who currently has it to give it to us, he wouldn't be that knowledgeable about what we're doing. I mean, or what the data we're looking at. So it, in contrary to if the other person was there, it would be less likely he sees that we're tampering.
Was it since the logistics person's on vacation, you can impersonate a logistics expert to take her place?
Yeah, we could just a general expert from Maersk. Might as well say
Yeah.
logistics expert, because we want this to go faster and we can't wait for this person to come back from holiday because it's been taking months already.
Right.
Well, we could be with the two experts here. Dorman has some engineering knowledge. He could be on the technical side. Keep it up for the guy while you do the. Oh wait, no. Dorman has to be the logistics guy to look it over.
Code Dancer shouldn't be going in here
No,
if it's avoidable
that's true.
because she has a distinct style.
Yeah. Does
Terrible
Citizen
disguise.
Does Citizen have any knowledge skills he could use that he could use to pretend to be some kind of expert from Mars?
Not really. No.
I could DNI him my business knowledge. Or
I
less
could just,
than-
if anyone asks, I could just act like a KG asshole.
Okay,
basically.
here's a freebie thrown in from the GM.
Oh boy.
Couldn't you also just take the data chip and slot it in a comlink, and then that is running wirelessly? So CodeDancer could access that from outside.
That is possible. I mean,
Yeah.
that's definitely possible. Yeah, okay, yeah, then Dorman could just could use his engineering knowledge to talk to the guy while he's looking through the data, while actually Code Dancer is doing her thing.
Yeah.
So he might be able to draw his attention to other things that he's pointing out that aren't the thing that's being modified.
Mm.
Okay.
And since you're slotting it into one of our decks, would I just have marks instantly?
Well, I can just invite you, Marks.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because the data chip would just count as a file on their device, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, that does sound like a plan. I'd like to roll an let's see, not corporate. Some.
Is this the next day then?
I
Or
guess it's going to. It is.
are you calling him this night?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out how much of an advance warning, I would like to send him a somewhat advance warning that Marsk is sending someone, so it looks much more legit. But I'm trying to figure out a knowledge skill to see on what the shortest notice is I can make it look right.
I could roll a business knowledge.
Yeah, that would probably work. I've corporate politics, but that's not really that.
Well, it could be. Well, no, because it's corporate politics. Because you're being polite to the other company.
I guess, yeah. It's your call, Chad. If I can use that for it. I could just use etiquette, but that's more like social in itself.
Well, my dice pool for business, if it's not compliance related, is only 6. So.
Oh, what do you say, Chad?
I'm up for all of it.
Well,
Okay.
I'll be rolling my dice on corporate, what was the name again? Corporate politics to see what I could figure out with that. 5 successes, yay!
Okay, so from what you found out earlier about the course of the investigation and some other stuff, you're pretty sure Maersk would be pretty pushy at this point.
All right. Okay.
Like if they feel like that they have something to say and they want to be heard, then they wouldn't fuck around just exchanging pleasantries and maybe we could come over in 2 weeks or something like that.
It's
We're
it's
sending
it-
someone over in an hour. Be ready for
yeah.
it.
It's like it's probably something like an expert of us just arrived. Expect him in 10 minutes or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, a few hours probably.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably something like expert just arrived on C-Tech. Expect him in a few hours.
Right, but it would be more like putting complete facts in front of them instead of like asking, "Hey, when could we come over for this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. It's much more like we're coming over.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I guess I roll etiquette to compose that message properly.
Sure.
Okay. That's the dice. Another 5. I'm on a 5 roll.
All right. And you're sending it off?
Let's say we're sending that off somewhere in the morning. When do the early flights arrive usually? That's 6 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, somewhere like that. So so it has been sent on time, but people are still slightly surprised when they come in the office and see, oh, hey, someone's coming. Knock knock.
Yeah, Code Dancer, you can get 1 edge back from sleeping. Actually, everyone who spent edge gets 1 back from sleeping.
Yay, sleep.
Although, does Dorman have a sleep regulator?
Not yet, no.
Okay, because you were also up in the night.
I'm doing stuff. Yeah, that's a good point.
And then when you're busy in the morning doing the message and stuff, then you probably don't really have time for an extended sleep.
Okay, fair enough. I still have 2 edge left, so. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Then I guess it's disguise time. It's disguise time again.
Okie dokie.
What about your
character.
sins?
Oh damn it! Is that the ability of Kyoko still active?
Yeah, it is active again.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess I'll have to buy one a temporary of hers. Because I don't wanna sacrifice my good sins.
Well, and also it probably doesn't quite have the right credentials.
Indeed. Alright, I'll get
I need to get her as a contact.
I have Kyoko as a contact.
Yeah.
Okay. How much does it cost to buy a proper a sin that would match this all?
Let's see.
Tailored.
Guys, sorry I'm talking over it so much. Please, if you have ideas and stuff, to say them. I'm just trying to
Rating 4 is 5,000,
see. We can. That's a cost
And-
easily shared.
and then 500 times rating for any supporting items.
All right. I mean, I'm kinda trying to push it forward because we were getting quite stuck in analyzing.
Yeah. You're using the just needs to look good ability, right?
I guess we are. Yeah. Let me quickly pull that up because that should have been my first idea.
That's the 3 to 6 day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a 10 grand sink for both of us.
But only one of us needs to buy it, right? I mean, if it would be cheaper, and if only one of us goes in.
Okay, I'm happy to, to chill out and let you take care of it.
God damn it!
But it cuts the price of the sin in half, and it lasts only 3 to 6 days.
Yeah, but we only need, hopefully, only need one.
I can hang out in the lobby, I guess, and in case something goes down. so
That's
I'm at least close to you.
that's true. You can be around and be annoying to the receptionist again, I guess. He'll hate you.
I mean, if you let's see, you're getting paid 14 grand each.
Mhm.
So if you take 10 grand for 2 sins and that divided by 4, still leaves 11.5 grand for each of you.
That's true. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's your decision, just pointing it out.
Alright, do you want to go with 2 or 1?
It's my thinking is that if you have 2 people, you have twice the chance to not screw everything up with one roll.
That's
Uh,
true, and with 2 people you can support each other. Teamwork.
Yeah, if something happens, like if something goes really wrong, you don't want to be stuck on your own either.
Okay, yeah, sounds fair. I'm in for buying 2 rating 4 sins. Does the rest agree too? Because it's going to cut a bit in our pay.
I
Fine by me.
could take that. At this point, honestly, anything to help because I'm racking my brain on how we're gonna do this.
Yeah. Hey, at least it isn't the one with the FBI, right? Chad?
That was easy peasy.
Oh, but it was a fun one. Anyway, this sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's I'll call Kyoko up.
Okay.
I will
And-
I will first do something else. I'll ask Citizen to put on his disguise and make a picture of it,
Okie dokie.
and I will do so as well. And then ask Yoko to use these pictures for their sins, so they don't so they match well properly with how we will appear.
All right. I also have Kyoko if that affects anything, like if she would charge extra for a stranger.
I think they're both going through him. So
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
but it might help that I drop your name. That a concerned citizen
Okay,
also wanted one.
that is, yeah, an edge disguise roll. Okay.
Oh boy, okay,
Not bad.
not
I
bad
figured
at
go all the
all.
way with this bit.
You're putting pressure on me, man. Okay, fine.
that's quite a disguise.
I don't want to be found out either. Let's do it.
And you changed the
Oh.
part in your hair and your pants. Oh god.
Fine then. I guess also I changed my disguise. I took off the glasses.
I mean, you can try again at -1.
I will, but I don't want to spend edge
Can I
on that
assist
again.
him?
You can.
Help me.
I'm gonna be like, hey man.
Or
it's
I
all
mean,
right."
Citizen can disguise you if you want.
Yes, it's not working today. The glasses trick doesn't work today.
I mean,
man.
Doorman can assist Citizen.
I
This is
Yeah.
probably the better variant.
Well, I've already disguised myself with the 7 successes.
Yes,
which is
but
pretty
I mean,
good.
I can assist you on your disguising me by
Okay, sure, go for it.
fine then. Here, have a dice.
Wow. Oh man.
Where's Onryo when you need
There we
her?
go.
Yay!
Would you be willing to spend edge for him?
Maybe we should just try again. It can't keep being this bad.
Yeah, if Shad, if you allow us, I'd like to take the time to just try and get this right.
Okay.
Here comes the assist roll as soon as I type it in. There, 3 extra dice. Magic.
Okay, so I've got a -1 for trying again, +3.
Zero.
When are you doing all this?
That's a good question, since we needed to arrange all that shit.
Yeah, because you need some time for.
You would have been better off with your 4d6 roll.
Oh man.
You need some time for all the disguise shenanigans, and Kyoko will also need at least a little bit of time
Oh, then I guess
to
I'll...
get you the identities.
That's true. I guess we should first fix the identities and stuff before sending the message then. Can I take the message thing back since we're slightly all figuring this out on the fly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will not take that edge back though, because this was silly. Okay, so Citizen and Dorman are not very good at playing makeup.
Apparently not.
I'm disguised as hell.
You are disguised as hell. I'm jealous.
You just don't have good cheekbones. I don't.
I feel offended.
Also, as a note, you have that mage on the team who has physical mask, and I mean you were completely prepared to go in under physical mask earlier.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh well. I just hope the mage is willing enough to keep up physical mask for so long on me. But then again, the mage can choose what I will look like, so cast it once, make a picture, do it again when the time comes.
Yeah, and that's my. I got a question on that too. How does the ward affect that? I'm not reading anything about wards affect spells being sustained through them.
That's true.
I would say it is the same as. No, actually, hang on. Let me quickly check something.
Would it work sort of like background count, maybe?
Okay, here it is. If you get any net, like from the passing through the barrier, what you did earlier with the magic plus charisma, if you get any net hits, you pass through the barrier and emerge on the other side. You can bring a number of friend spirits, active foci, sustain spells, or other astral forms with you. One for each net hit you score.
So I have to go through the.
So what you could do, for example, is you could cast improved invisibility on yourself, cast the physical mask on Dorman, and sneak through the ward. So you just that you are on the other side together with the spell, and then basically just hang out in the lobby.
Could he also do it by astral projecting into the lobby?
No, you
Uh,
can't. By astral projecting, you can't cast any spells that affect the physical plane.
All right.
I'm actually thinking if you first cast the spell and then start actually projecting, if you could just keep sustaining it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was thinking.
Oh. And then I just have to be just astrally inside the ward. I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I guess it could work. Let's just do it this way.
Alright, sounds fair.
And then really all I have to do is hang out in the bathroom.
Pretty much.
Why is this stall locked?
Well, I think we'd be chilling in a car again.
Well, yeah,
Physically.
but I mean, astrally
Yeah.
in the astral bathroom.
You can search the bathroom stalls really intensely for any mold. Because that would show up on the astral since it's alive.
It's all part of the services that we provide.
Now I'm thinking of starting a astral mold eradication team.
Alright, so are there going to be any more disguise shenanigans, or are you going to settle on the...
The disguising has been giving up after we managed to mess up so much that a shower is in order to get all the makeup off.
Yeah, I can now. Seems like Dorman is first starting to put on the stuff for his disguise, and it doesn't turn out well, and you keep just piling up on more and more. You just need to add more. I swear it will only get better.
And it didn't.
And in the end, you look worse than Citizen's persona.
It was a sad day, and I will take a shameful shower.
Okay,
Well, you'll
so
need a disguise to disguise your disguise.
so Bjork, how about giving me a spellcasting
rolls?
test for the first physical mask to that you are using for this disguise that will be used on the identity. wow. That's not
Uh,
great. And what force are you casting at?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Force 4? Because that's just really just the limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll say 4.
Jeez, you just could not hide Doorman's face.
I'll
The downsides
probably
of
try that one.
Charisma 8.
Aw.
And then Drain will be Physical Mass.
Or would you
3.
be willing to spend edge for him?
Yeah, let's edge that.
How much edge do you have?
I have 5 edge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's... Hey!
There you go.
And then
Yay.
one more for a 6. Total
Oh
of
no!
5?
Post edge doesn't explode.
It doesn't?
If you re-roll, it doesn't explode.
Ah, my mistake then. 4 hits total then.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be that. So then I roll to resist drain, which would be 3.
Some typing for resisting through drain.
No, I was typing. I wasn't training.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Okay, who got the first one? That was Citizen.
The citizen's perfectly disguised.
Yeah.
It's
Just
Dorman's face
Dorman.
who's
Dorman.
stubborn.
As
Gotcha.
far as you know, I'm a new guy who's just turned up to replace Citizen.
Hey, who's this
somewhere.
guy?
Who is
Do we
this
trust
guy?
this guy?
I don't know. He smells like Citizen.
Okay. So you get your disguises on, you can take some pictures, you can supply all that information to Kyoko, and she will start working with that.
Excellent.
And that is on the second day of the job.
Mhm.
And it will take until the morning of the third day for the identities to be finished.
Okay. Does she notify on us of that in advance or something like that? Or can we ask
Yeah,
her to do
she gives you a rough timeline when they will be finished.
that? Okay. So then I can do the send a message early plan for the third day.
Which also means that all of you have another night to sleep.
And Edge.
2 edge
Mhm.
again. Woo!
Glorious Edge. Just
Well, it wasn't so glorious when you tried to use it for disguise.
Also
So
wasn't
now that it's
glorious
been a day-
when- It also
Go
wasn't
ahead.
glorious when that person had an 18 dice pool against me.
Alright, so since it's been a day, I don't think I can sustain the spell that long.
no.
Right.
No, you
It-
would
it
have
ends
to
at
recast it before going in.
Gotcha. Okay. Are we just about ready to get to that point?
Think so.
Yeah, Domin already rolled for his message.
Oh, did I already roll for? Oh wait, I already did the research on the guy, so I know what I can talk to him about.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How many do you remember off the cuff? How many hits you got for like writing up the message?
I had 5
I think
hits.
it was also 5. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it was 5 hits all around on that part.
He had like 3 or 4 or 5 hits in a row. It was crazy.
Mhm. It's 15. It was 16-ish dice. It's the average.
Yeah, not quite. It's a bit more complicated than it, but whatever. So let's see. What would he roll to see if that message is legit? Let's just go with this. Nope. He thinks so shit. The Merc guys are coming over. No, they're going to give me shit because
Oh, shit.
it's taking so long.
It's taking so long, and
It's
Rebecca.
not even my fault. My fucking colleague is on vacation and
Damn it,
I
Rebecca.
can't even do anything, and now I will have to talk to them.
I'll have to talk to them. Curse you, Rebecca. Curse you. I assume the woman's named Rebecca now.
Okay, yeah.
I like his internal thought process. Okay, that works. Does Citizen have something nice to wear to act
Oh, yeah.
businesslike?
Yeah, I figure an Actioneer business suit would be appropriate for this.
Ah, yes.
I have a nicer suit if I need to wear it.
Dorman's using his Berwick suit, which should be suitably impressive.
Yeah, I could wear that as well.
Alright.
We could be matching.
Matching, yes.
How many suits does Doorman have?
Many. Many, but not all of. But most of them aren't armored like the Berwick suit and stuff, which is a nice bonus. Though it's only one time been shot at, so that's a thing too.
Well, and he did have a door blow up in his face.
That was the one time he was shot at.
You count that as being shot at?
A door was shot at his face.
Yeah, I'm saying that is. I would count that as slightly more than just being shot at.
I blame another runner.
Okay,
he
whatever.
opened the door. Anyway. Yes. Okay. So yeah, he's having his Mortar of London thingamajigs on, which is very convenient because there is ruthenium polymer in there. Okay. So I guess we're going in.
Yeah, I still have to remask.
Yeah. Let's just. What are the names that are on the sins Kyoko gave us?
Whatever you chose. Like, if you supplied her with something, then that is on there.
Something Nordic, because we're from Marsk. Marsk.
Alright, nice.
And
One of you
use a
should be
drain.
Karthik Tugin, and the other one can be.
One hit a drain. And when we go in, you guys should premeditate just having a lie ready in case something detects me astrally. Just let them know that I'm, one of your colleagues. Just, keeping an eye astrally.
Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, we
Just
won't
in
want to
case.
deny it.
Okay, so the sin for Dorman says Karl Lund. And the sin for Citizen says Johann Ludwigsen.
Oh, Johan.
Okie dokie.
Alright. So Johan, let's go.
Alright, Carl. Is that your name?
Yes, it's Carl.
Yeah. Alright, let's act like assholes to these people until we get what we want.
Yep, indeed. Okay, so let's go in and wait and be slow and deliberate enough that that magic support has the time to go through the ward and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you drive over there. Probably in your fancy car, I imagine, or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, taking a cab.
No, that's not the right impression. We have obviously got a company car or something like that. And it's a European car, so it fits Maersk.
Okay, so you drive over there and just waltz into the building.
I'll go first just so my spell doesn't fizzle on the wall.
Yeah, and
That'd be
just
So-
quickly give me an sensing check.
Yep.
Oof.
Mm,
I think I'll edge that. I don't like no successes.
Ah!
slightly better. Okay, that is enough to see that the spirit currently isn't hanging around. So
I'll take
you can time it that you walk in and waltz in with them through the ward as the spirit is somewhere else on the compound.
Sounds good.
So
I'll roll to break through the barrier without
mhm.
breaking it.
And don't forget the sustaining penalty.
Yes, I should have taken that for the sensing tech. check, probably.
Oh, well, at least your hit wasn't on the
It
last
couldn't
two
have
dice.
been worse. Let's
Could
be
have
honest.
been a critical blade.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right. So what was that check? It was charisma and magic.
Mm-hmm. Against the ward's force times 2.
That'll be 9 dice.
All right.
Not bad luck. Thank you.
They need someone to come and recast this for it. I don't think it's rolled a single success yet.
No, they don't.
That is pretty true. I think it's always rolled 0 hits so far.
Shoddy government
I-
magic.
I think they were scammed by the mage.
All right, yeah. So you make it through, and pulling the spell with you is no problem at all. So the social infiltration party is inside the building now.
All right. Well, time to make a very demanding corporate scene.
Okay. I'll get my corp angry face on.
Alright,
You guys outside get to work disabling our getaway vehicle in case we need to delay.
Okay. Why don't both of you make me impersonation tests?
All right. Impersonation. Words are hard. All right.
Full
Impersonation.
successes.
Ah, there it is. All right. I was failing on entering the thing. 3 successes. It's not
Okay.
that great. Meh, I don't like it.
Yeah, but the guy at the reception buys it.
Just
Yay.
doesn't care. They just don't care. They're sick of dealing with that company by now. They just want to get it over with.
Just lie down and take it, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's maybe not the most supple way of putting it.
Okay, so yeah, the impersonation is enough to basically blunder around a bit, you know, raise a small stink, and he calls down the guy, the dwarf, and you can see him waddling down the stairs, looking very annoyed and doing his best to move quickly as he waddles down the corridor and through the security door and towards you. And he kind of huffs and asks what the frack this is about, basically. Only slightly more polite.
And we also with politeness that clearly is biting. At least Dorman is going to act like that and say that he should have gotten a message and that it isn't going fast enough. That we're now and that we're here now because we can't wait. And just go hit him with facts and being very annoyed and on the edge of being impolite.
How have you not been briefed on this?
Yes, we've sent you a
Didn't you
message.
get the memo?
Did you get the memo? Was sent hours ago.
No wonder this place is so shoddy if things are done like this around here. We hear all of your experts are on holiday.
What are we supposed to do? Wait 5 minutes to waste another 5 minutes standing around here?
Okay, he actually says that he would rather discuss this, not in the entrance area. Kind of ask you to follow him into the office. You went for rating 4 sins, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how well they hold up.
Please, God.
So
Can we edge this in?
No, not really.
Aw.
I'd like to point out that if it's that's a rating 4 scanner,
Yeah.
it takes a long time for that to get back, I think. So we might still have some time.
Okay, yeah, let's go with it for
The
the
rating 2 ones are the sort of ones you can just do on the spot at like road stops and stuff. But this rating 4 needs to like do a background check.
checking effects and
I think I don't want to.
It's probably
just-
going to be highly hindered by trying to access the Maersk database. Since we're AA Corp, it's corporate issued since.
Okay, yeah, rating for verify all vital statistics, external data checked for obvious conflicts, biometric must be present. Yeah, okay.
And this is the moment he will roll 4 hits on 4 dice.
Okay, no, so you actually managed to make it through without raising any red flags.
Nice real life negotiation.
Well, it might come back to bite us later, but
It probably will, but this sin burns itself, so
yeah, that is a good point. But they still might know something's up, is the thing.
well, if we get paid before that happens, it's all fine.
For us, for you, it doesn't sound like.
It's better. It's better than nothing.
Okay, so he leads you up on the first floor.
Besides, was that SynChecker wireless? Oh wait, of course it has. Oh wait, it's
Yeah,
connected
it
to that.
kind of would have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's connected to that.
Unless it's plugged into the wall.
Yeah, but it's kind of stupend. It's protected by a strong host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
probably.
has to be wireless to read your data, but it is still connected to the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to power through the 14 defense dice that thing will have.
Just elbow drop the scanner before it can send all the stuff up.
Okay, so once you are in his office, he climbs up on his chair and
It takes him a while.
yeah, kind of looks around and offers you to the other two people are actually at the moment not in the office. So he kind of just motions for you to sit down on their chairs. And then says that, like, okay, look, the person that is currently responsible for the next part of the investigation is on vacation. I can't do anything about that. What do you want from me?
Well, we're not looking for excuses, that's for sure.
Yeah, we want. You have data that you have data that that needs to be analyzed for this investigation. This has been taking so long. We'll do it ourselves, so at least this investigation can continue before that person's back.
And his response is, whoa, hold on. This data has been given to us by the port, and we are not going to just hand it out to anyone else. This is confidential data that was given to us for the investigation, and you have no jurisdiction here.
Yeah, neither. It's this jurisdiction thing again. This has been used to keep us from assisting in any way we can so far. So far, if he wouldn't be so squeamish about those things, or the whole Coast Guard for that matter, this investigation would have been concluded months ago.
Do you realize how many people's lives are being affected by this stalling? Have some common decency.
Okay, what do you guys want to roll for this?
I think
Etiquette, con, intimidation?
It's either con or intimidation, I think.
It really could be a lot of them. I mean, if we play it a bit well, we didn't really play it good guy good guy worse guy maybe, but
Con is my better score if I can add the fast talk, but it's up to you.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
this is not really fast talking. This is relatively long con. Fast talking is like
But-
really spur of the moment, quick like
You got caught
street
doing something you
scams.
shouldn't.
Fair enough.
It's
Then
the-
it's all
yeah.
all the same dice for me. So.
Yeah, it's all the same dice for me too.
Okay, because I think that this would veer more into intimidation right now.
Yeah, it's all the same dice for me. So
We're visibly armed.
if you want
Yeah.
if you want to assist me,
With-
I'm fine with that. If we do it as
we
a teamwork.
outnumber him. Oh dear.
Give me dice.
Okay.
I want more dice to throw at him. Yes, at him.
I'm guessing we don't get any intimidation bonuses.
No, you don't.
Aw.
He seems like he's
There's
got a
is
bit
a
of a
military
spine
man.
on him.
He's the physically imposing one.
Except
You
for
guys-
his hate.
Yeah, but it's a dwarf. He's twice as white as us.
and I'm gonna edge that just for
Just for
this
because
seems
you
like an
can.
important test. Yeah. So 5 successes.
All right. And I
Oh.
I think I keep those. Let me see. Yeah,
It doesn't
I
matter.
keep those.
Okay, so he
I think he is fairly well intimidated.
I hope so.
Citizen seems to get to him, and then just Dorman lays into him even more, and he just kind of starts to crumble and like goes, "Okay, look, we're doing our best, but this stuff just takes time. If you want a proper investigation, you just have to be patient. This is not the only thing we are doing, and we're tasked way over capacity. Do you have any idea how hard it is to conclude to do an investigation like this? And there was this whole stuff with the riots. You can't expect us to just magic it up in a few days."
It's not a few days. This boat crashed in December. It's months. The riots were a week. That isn't an excuse.
As for your being overtasked, it is very apparent that you are unable to handle this level of work. That is why we're here.
Yes. If you will allow us to assist, we can at least speed this up, filter out any, look for these discrepancies. We're trained for that kind of thing. And then we all can happily.
How are you this is port data. How is this even any of your business?
But we work for Maersk, a shipping company. We have our own ports. We know how this works.
Okay, give me a con.
Okay. Oh, wait, that was almost 49 dice I was throwing. Oh, I'm edging. And...
Yay!
Oh boy. I should have added citizens dice too, I guess. Or we're both doing it. Fine. This on-the-fly roleplay thing is getting better and better for me. I guess I'm raising my own social skill points.
So he kind of looks around. So what do you want from me? Look, I'm a technical expert. The technical part of this investigation has been finished. We already know what happened to the ship.
Yes, well, then
I can't help you with the other stuff.
can you at least, if you allow us access to the data, we can do that right now. We have the expertise. This might be over in less than an hour, and then you can we'll give out the data points, and someone can and you can work with that.
And
Wouldn't it look good on you for you if you manage to speed this up when it's expected to be only done when your colleagues ever back? Yes, I'm switching tactics. I'm also trying to. I'm not going to completely hostilize this person.
And he kind of seems to be ringing with himself. Like, should I do this? I mean, I totally shouldn't do this, but. And after a while, he seems to give in and just gets off his chair and walks over to the other desk. And actually pulls out of a unsecured drawer little plastic case with a data chip.
Somebody make a note on a clipboard just to intimidate him some more.
Errol, make
Tisk tisk.
dot.
And he flicks on the terminal on Rebecca's desk. And then slots the data chip. And he is standing on the chair at this point, so he can reach the terminal. And he is looking at it and, kind of waves at it like, okay, here, take a look, but don't tell anyone about this. Okay, I'm not supposed to be allowed to do this, to show you this. Okay, so...
Okay, very fine. We'll do our job, and your job will be easier too.
And he makes no motions to leave from his position where he's watching the terminal screen.
Alright. Well, since it's on the terminal, we can't really have CodeDancer hack in, since it isn't wireless.
So we need to get. I need to get this guy out of the room. Is that basically the gist?
You have to distract the guy, and meanwhile, Torment can alter it. That, or we need to if that doesn't work, we need to convince him we have specialized software on our comlinks to do this. But that will be I think it's much likely he'll get to that, since this was already very reluctantly. Of course, we can make it harder for him first by at first being agonizingly slow, but then again, we don't want to be agonizingly slow since we're on a timer thanks to the synth check.
Yep.
Okay, well, Torment's going to start browsing the data and looking through it, making comments about things he sees, and just in general also trying to find the part he needs.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No, not anymore, since you asked me.
Because this guy is standing right there and watching what you're doing.
Yes, but I'm just gonna search. I'm not going to alter anything yet. I'm just going to...
Right, but if you find that data, then he sees that it is there.
He sees it is there, but if I just continue going through the file without acting on it...
Can I try and just distract him to get his eyes away from the screen at least?
You can... Yeah, sure, you can try.
I'm going to walk over to the desk from which he got the data chip out.
That is the desk you are standing on. At.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna motion to the open drawer and then walk a bit away from it and try and draw his eyes away. And I say, "Is this the way that your government agencies are usually run? Things are far more protected and better secured in our privatized locations."
This is a secure compound. There's really no reason to get paranoid about this stuff. He looks kind of annoyed that you even bring that up.
And I say to him, when you're handling other people's data, I'd suggest you do well to keep a better eye on it. I mean, I'm sure you don't understand what it is to have stockholders that are involved in this sort of...
And at this point, he kind of turns around to you and throws his hands up in the air. What is it now? First you want me to break the rules and show you this data, even though I'm not supposed to? Now you're berating me for keeping it not secure enough?
That sounds like a good freak out for me to do my work.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of press him a bit and say, now there's no need to how far should I go with this?
I don't know. Play with them a bit. Be all extraordinary situations and stuff.
Channel the cat.
I was gonna be a bit racist, but I'm afraid that if I'm racist, he'll throw us out.
Hey, don't stump him.
No.
Yeah.
But it could just get
That was
him
a little
really upset and like really up in my face, which
Yes.
would be
Oh, that
exactly what we need.
kinda, but up in your face is maybe a bit high.
Okay. Yeah, I say to him, sorry, what exactly did he just say last? He said, just why are you berating me like this?
Yeah, well, like basically asking what it is that you want. First, you want him to ignore the security rules and show you this data. Then you're like berating him for not keeping this data secure enough. Like, what the hell, man?
Okay, I say, ideally, I would want you to do your jobs, since it's so obvious that you're incapable of doing that. I suppose this is the next best thing. There's no need for you to blow your short stack.
Ooh.
Do you want to give me some kind of social role?
Yes,
Yes, that's what we got those stats for.
diplomacy.
Yes, I do.
Diplomacy.
I'm not sure what this would count as, to be honest.
Maybe etiquette to know how far you can go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would prefer to make it like a more subtle, like one that he's like, "Are you that he can be like, oh, is that a reference to my height?" rather than so overt. But I'm kind of not.
I guess that
Capable.
is. I kind of guess that is etiquette, since that is
Yeah,
all
that,
about
that
the social.
would be etiquette, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will roll
Like you're skirting the edge of what is socially acceptable on purpose. So I think that fits pretty well.
Okay. 6 successes.
Damn.
6. Okay. So he was kind of riled up, and then like when you say make that thinly veiled joke about his height, he just like does a double take, like, hang on, what? But he doesn't actually say anything. He just does a double take, and it seems to think for a moment like, did he just
Did he really?
no, did he really, like, hang on, was that supposed to? Should I call him out on that? And like he seems to be debating with himself, like, okay, was that clear and offensive enough that I should call him on it, or was it just an accident? And am I going to look like a total ass if I call him on this? He seems to be really stuck here.
I let him debate with himself. And I
Alright.
just stare him down.
Okay. I guess that means it's time for me to work my magic.
Mm-hmm.
Data search. 6 successes.
Okay, so you find
Did I wait? Let
in
me-
the data, since it is already decrypted, you find the records of the container being taken out of the port and later on the same day being brought back in. And you also find the logs of the truck that took it out and brought it back in, with the sins of the 2 people that were in the truck, and some security footage.
Alright. Well, I get.
And do you know who you see on that security footage?
Of course. I have suspicions. It might be me.
It is.
Alright, so what we want gone is like always the intermediary parts, like the container never left and never came back, and time to
It just stayed there.
yes, it just nicely stayed there. Just okay, so I'm
It
going
was
to
delivered to the port at some point and then just stayed there until it was loaded onto the ship.
yes, so going to delete all the intermediate data that's of the in and out, and the security footage as well, because that truck never was there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you just going to delete it, or are you going to resonance delete it?
How am I going to resonance delete it when I'm working at terminal?
I don't know.
No, the
Yeah.
resonance can't magic that
Technomancer
much.
Shit.
Besides, I'm it's resonance is very weak in Torment still. Just going to do normal computer things. I mean, besides, we don't want this thing to suddenly spark.
It's not a toaster.
Hey, everything's a toaster if you're enough of Technomancer. So yeah, I'm going to edit that file. Which I will do now. It's computer plus logic. Okay, nice. I like to see logic in there. 15. Yes?
Nothing.
Oh god.
No, I just read what
Yes,
people are writing about the other run.
I just saw it too. 6 hits.
That was an edit file?
Yes.
Or what was it?
That was the edit file.
Edit file. Okay, so intuition plus firewall. So firewall plus host magic.
Should I edge this? I think I should edge this because it's important and we know the security is tight on the matrix. Yeah, I'm edging. 7.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Good thing you edged that.
I would have regretted if I didn't and it failed.
You certainly would have. Okay, so you delete the data. And do it in such a way that nobody can tell that it was deleted.
Cleaned up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emptied the recycling bin. Yeah.
Citizen, do you want to give me another social roll to see if you can, how long you can keep the guy distracted?
Sure. Is he still kind of getting up in my grill about me insulting him? Like,
No, he figured that.
he thinks I'm berating him.
Yeah, he figured that
Well, you kind of are.
like he settled on. I don't think it was really intentional, and even like. Okay, the risk of making myself look like an ass by calling him out is too large here,
Yeah.
so I'm just not going to comment on it. And then just
Okay, I'll be like, because yeah, okay. So what, do you want me to roll another etiquette?
yeah, sure. It's all the same dice pool for you, anyways.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay, then.
3,
Just give me social.
I'll edge that. Just to be safe. 5 successes overall.
Yeah, okay. So you managed to further engage him in a little debate. Managed to like steer the tone a bit back down, like so that he doesn't completely flip his shit, but still enough to keep him occupied and distracted.
I wish you had died in the riots, like just straight up.
Ouch.
And Dorman manages, has more than enough time to quickly do all his computer wizardry with the file.
Alright. Okay, I will use DNI to tell Citizen that I've got the entries out. And
Okay.
now I will look around in that file to see if I have anything to point out to the guy, so he can have some kind of result and might be somewhat happy about having us come by after all.
Okay, give me another data search.
Okay.
You misspelled our company name.
The A goes before the E, or is it the other way around?
Actually, it's a special character, not an A and an E.
It's true.
Who's
Dex-
the racist now, dwarf?
Shut up, Johan.
You insult our heritage. Okay. 6 hits. So
Yes.
the rest of the data in the file, I mean, it basically just shows this container was loaded in this position, and this is where the explosion originated. So pretty sure it was this container, and the rest of the data trail left behind is 2 weeks before the ship arrived. It was delivered like any other container to the docks, was stored there, shuffled around a couple of times, and then got loaded onto the ship. And there's the data of who delivered it. It is a Wuxing container, so it was delivered through them, basically.
All right. Yes. Okay. So I will act completely like I found the things that he will need, like the containers in the position are these and these and these. So you'll have to pay attention to those and blah. Yeah.
This takes you a bit longer, though, because you kind of have to go through the data. And I mean, this is something that would have been the next step of their investigation.
Yeah.
So that is a bit more involved to sift through all the data. So it would probably take you, let's say, a bit more than 20 minutes to do so.
Okay.
By that point, Citizen can no longer distract the dwarf, so he's basically looking over your shoulder again.
That's okay, since I'm now doing work.
Yep. So you basically you can share your results with him as you find it.
Yes, I will do that, and then be all like, see, that wasn't that hard. Now you have your leads of the origins of the container, and you can start tracking them down, and you don't need the logistics personnel anymore. See, that's a whole week of waiting spared in only a short search by an expert, because ego.
And he's like, yeah, and his face kind of darkens a little bit as like you go over the results, because it implies that Wuxing instigated a terrorist
And this sounds like
sabotage.
a very hard piece of work, because now they have to start investigating through Wuxing thingamajigs.
Well, and of course they will have to double check and verify the data themselves, because you weren't here. As he told you, don't tell anybody that he let you look at the data.
Yes, fine. Anyway, this should be more. Anyway, Doorman looks at his arrow watch. This already took a lot of our valuable time. I hope this sped up the investigation significantly. Me and my colleague have business to attend to.
He says, "Yeah, well, at least I can point her in the right direction when she comes back."
I suppose that will suffice.
Consider contracting if you're having trouble.
and he just kind of sneers and says, "So, what, on a government budget?"
I don't know. I've heard government contracts are lucrative.
Yeah, if you're the one getting them, if you have to pay for them, it's not quite so great.
Well then, I hope you're happy this happened. This all happened relatively free. Because we have a vested interest in this, you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Now then, it seems we will get out of your hair now. If you could please show us outside.
He sighs and climbs down from the chair and starts leading you towards the outside.
Alright, then we go outside and head off.
Well, before you head off.
Of course.
Yep, okay. And...
Is this the...
telling you, man.
Somebody better make a goddamn snarky comment about them upgrading their actual security.
Well, we can't, otherwise we'll tip
Someone
them off
said
that we
shoddy
had.
government mages.
Yeah. Is this the point I will need to squelch a sin checker?
Well, I don't know. They didn't really take any biometric data which they would need to see through a rating for a sin.
This is true.
But Bjork, I need you to make an edge test.
Would that be for my full edge value?
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Because the issue is this time, basically you can't see outside the building until you are through the ward. So there's really no way for you to make sure that the spirit isn't around when you come. Also, it would be kind of weird to like have the other guys just hang around in the lobby until the spirit is gone and then go out. But you're lucky. The spirit seems to be somewhere else. It's always off somewhere else.
Yeah, like I said,
I think they never actually hired Astral Security.
It's probably just a free spirit that is kind of lounging around in the area, yeah.
God damn.
Those damn free spirits, man.
And that barrier is that ward is apparently just an astral mirage because, you know, it looks like there's something but it does nothing.
Or maybe that's just the free
Like it doesn't even
spirit's
tingle
home.
when you go through it.
Yeah, maybe this free spirit just lives there. It's a hard spirit. It carry with it the emotions of a government office, despair and boredom.
I'm just going to say that the corps have basically bought out all the mages, so the government can't really get any decent mages.
You know, got stuck with them. Poor guys.
I mean, they have pretty good matrix security, but the magic is lacking.
That Matrix security, though.
Yeah, that's true. Ah well, we're out. We go off and inform the rest of the team that it's done.
Someone want to message the Johnson, or
Yeah, let's give him let's give him the poke in the post office, post box. Poke in the post office. What?
Okay,
Let's get
so
Sounds
you
dirty.
leave appropriately
vague message.
vague message in there about the job being finished. And after about an hour, you each get messages from your respective fixers that the payment for the run has been cleared
Excellent.
and the funds have been transferred to your accounts.
Go us.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
So that means you each were promised 14k and you paid 10 to Kyoko for the sins. So that leaves each of you with 11.5 grand in
Yay.
payment.
We lost 2,500 each in mission expenses.
Mm-hmm.
So 11,500 grand. No, that's. I was about to enter 11,500 karma.
That would have been.
That would have been awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
sadly you only get, let's see, 5 karma.
Ooh, 5 is still pretty nice.
That means we didn't do anything too horrible.
No,
No, it's just a piece of corporate espionage.
I mean, framing a megacorp to be terrorist is always fun. Maybe it's even a good deed.
Oh dear.
Anyone for drinks?
Well, we need to strategize exactly how we're going to go to the bar and how we're going to get through the door and what drinks we need
Right.
to order.
And
God.
also, does this bar serve decent gin and tonic? That's a very
It's-
important thing to know.
Yeah, come on, it's on my tab. Let's have a drink on a job well done.
Excellent. Man,
Yeah,
we
and-
overthought that so much.
I mean, hey, I'm new to town. I kind of need a watering hole.
I feel like anywhere doorman would would bring us would be above a lot of our normal watering holes.
I was about to say it's probably not the best idea to have Dorman, who has a high life, show you his favorite watering hole.
No, not really. That's maybe like a watering hole you want when you're also that rich.
I have to say, I think this kind of was a first on this run. Like how often you started doing things, and then kind of hit a point where it didn't really go anywhere, but
Didn't explode anyway.
found something to continue with.
Yeah.
Right.
Like usually it is just okay, we do the legwork and then we do the run. This time it was a bit more flowing.
I liked it. I liked it. I also liked that we managed to not get horribly stuck. Well,
Yeah.
we kind of got stuck on the very first legwork. It took very long.
Yeah.
But
I mean, having a rating 7 host with 11 firewall kind of left me with,
Yeah.
okay, what do I do?
yeah, that's true. But hey, yeah, you managed to do very well with the climbing up and plugging in and then
Yeah.
doing your thing.
Yeah.
I kind
Yeah,
of
a couple
you-
tries.
You found all the necessary data to get you to the next part of the run.
I was actually half debating up there on if I should just overload the AC unit and have everyone just leave from heat stroke. But
I'm done with this job.
How dare you?
The problem with that plan is we're still in Seattle,
right.
so it would probably be mildly uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, if I could jury rig the unit to just go completely out of control, because I do have jury
Yeah,
rigger.
so basically turn it into a heating unit instead of
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was expecting a
That could
freezer.
work.
Like, why is it snowing in here?
Or I could have done that. That could have been done. But yeah, I was half debating on suggesting that. Is there anything I want to do now?
Maybe.
Okay, so we are done with the run itself. Yeah, if any of you have post-game stuff you want to take care of, especially Bjork, if you have any questions how things work on the hub. And I would also appreciate any feedbacks, comments, how you liked it, if there was stuff you didn't like.
You're a very kind GM. I'd like to. I'd like to say that.
Yeah, I also liked it a lot. What do I have as constructive criticism? Alright, for the Matrix, the host part, you described what the patrol eyes looked like, but you never really described like how the inside of the host, what that kind
Yeah,
of look is.
that's true.
I mean, you
Generic
did,
sculpting.
yeah, you did that for the office, but I mean, we know that the patrol eyes looks like, yeah, like goes like a military informal dress, but never really the inside. I mean, it's just a small touch, but but we both know that those make a lot of
Yep,
difference.
they do, definitely.
Other things. Well, I loved it. I did really like that we all managed that all the team members managed to contribute stuff. I don't know if you planned it out like that or it just worked like that, but it was very nice.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great overall. I enjoyed it. It's only my third run, so I can't contribute. Can't give too much criticism.
So, Matt, full disclaimer, this was basically completely improvised as well, again.
Well, very nice.
Not bad
Yeah.
for improv.
Like, I went into this knowing that, okay, the Coast Guard is leading the investigation, and I looked up on Google Maps where the Coast Guard base is to get an idea of what it looks like, and from there it was just
Mm-hmm.
more or less off the cuff.
I liked it. I really did.
Okay, cool.
So, I have a question about a hub contact.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Vanog, the lawyer, um, with his defamation suit ability, can that drop notoriety from qualities?
It depends on the quality.
What's the scorch quality?
Um,
Scorch gives notoriety, huh?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely playing this character in hard mode. It's
yeah, you can do that. You can also buy off notoriety with street cred.
yeah. I already have so little street cred that I didn't want to
Mhm.
do that.
Right. I mean, just because it is relatively expensive.
Yeah. I was just wondering because I'm thinking of acquiring him in the future. I might inquire him now. It's 10K. Oh, wait. I don't think I have any other purchases. Get my data tap back from Dork.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta fight me for it, though.
All right. Well, if you have any post-run stuff to take care of a bit later, then you can also just write in this group in the next few days, and we can try to sort that out.
All right.
I,
Sounds good.
I would also like to buy something. A disguise kit.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I want one of those too.
Yeah, I mean those are. I don't think they have like availability 0, so
Mm,
Oh.
go ahead, just buy them.
Yay!
I'm gonna get one of those too. That just counts as
Yeah.
toolkit, presumably.
Yeah, toolkits, guys.
Well, this run solidified to me that, along with Tracker's run that I did way back, there is nothing scarier than a GM who just lets you lets you go do it and
Yeah.
doesn't confirm one way or another whether what you're doing is a bad idea.
Well, I
Until you
figure usually the characters would probably know these things better than the players.
Yeah. So I have a general hub question regarding contacts.
Mhm.
I know you can just pick up a hub contact at any time, but would there be any benefit to picking them up over a solo run?
For a contact, not really.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to
Okay.
do it for the role playing, then
Right.
that definitely is a legitimate reason. But mechanically, not really.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if if you pick them up through a solo run, they could start with an extra loyalty or something.
Mm,
I think there are some actual runs that happen that
Yeah.
are designed that are run by
Makers of the contacts.
yeah, like the Johnson is the contact, and that can sometimes
Yeah.
do that for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I know another thing I want to do. That I would probably have to ask a GM. I have a contact which allows me to gain the common sense quality, which I
yeah.
want to do right now. Because I have the feeling this is because I have the feeling it might just be very useful.
Well, if you have a contact who allows you to pick up the quality, then you can just do that.
Okay, then I will
It's
do that.
double the karma.
But common
Yeah.
sense is only 3, so 6 karma is not bad.
Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it.
It's
I
better.
need to
Who
get-
is
It's
who
better.
is
Is that
that
Charm
contact?
School or Dr. Phyllis?
It's Dr. Phyllis.
I'm gonna pick up that contact. as soon as
I
possible.
have that concept. I'm debating on if I should pick up Common Sense, because I think it might conflict with my character, lore-wise, to have it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But you have to think though. Common sense is better if you have high edge, because the game master can only warn you as many times
Yeah.
as you have edge.
Right. Yeah, so I'll probably just wait till I have higher edge.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right, and I
Yep.
think that's it since I
All right.
now rapidly spent some of my winnings. Maybe I will get another job this month for Doorman, and otherwise I will have to, well, just pay the high lifestyle and bank and use what he has in the bank.
Code Dancer sitting on 34K with nothing to spend it
Aw,
on.
Nothing wrong with saving up until you find something super expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Well,
weird.
I'm saving up for cultured implants. I need to get cerebral boosters.
Cerebral boosters are nice.
Yeah.
I can't say. I've failed my role so many times to get BetaWare rating 3 cerebral boosters.
Yeah.
I had to wait 3 months before I could get them.
Jeez.
But I have them. Happiness.
I also need to buy an agent, but I'm gonna pick up the Chameleon Contact to do that. But I think I'm definitely gonna do a solo run anyway for some lore.
You can just get agents like without the contact. I think it's just he allows you to upgrade an existing agent.
Yeah, or you could just buy them from him without doing a roll. Because I want a rating 6, and that's like availability 18.
Some cyberware that is useful for anyone. Mnemonic boosters.
Yeah,
It's free.
I was gonna get.
It's
those.
free extra dice on every knowledge skill. It's so awesome.
Well, especially since knowledge skills, like rank 1 only costs 1 karma, so
Yeah.
you can just
I-
like, if you
Having
have
this
6 karma, buy 6 new knowledge skills, and because of the booster, you already have a pretty decent dice pool.
And if you have cerebral boosters too, I mean, for those knowledge skills that are based on logic, you start out with 9 logic plus the 1 from the rank plus 3 from your mnemonic, and you're already at 13 dice.
Can I buy some smoke grenades?
Alright, guys, I'm going to
Sure.
go to bed now. But if anyone of you two new players have questions about something, I'm also always available to ask stuff.
Cool. Do you usually hang out in the OOC?
Not in OOC, but you can just contact me over Skype. Maybe wait,
Oh.
I'll add you to my contacts if I'll manage to figure it out. That's one.
Do you want normal or thermal smoke grenades?
Just normal.
True.
Okay. How are you trying to get them? Are you looking yourself or trying to buy them through contact?
Alright.
Truth be told, I actually don't know how acquiring gear works all that well.
Okay, so
I'll be
how
going
it
now.
works-
See you all later.
Later.
good night.
Bye.